5 a.m. this morning, this huge residential block was hit by a round of artillery shells. We're in the north of the city. That's only 7 miles from the city centre. They're still trying to retrieve their belongings. We believe all the people have been taken out. We're not sure about the injuries or the deaths, but this is quite clearly a residential, very much a residential area, right in the heart of a whole group of housing, right next to a school. That's the playground and the school next door to it. So this is absolutely nowhere near anything that would constitute a military target. The fire engines are about 5 or 6 fire engines who've been trying to get people out. We've spoken to some of the residents inside, one of whom said he had to carry his 84-year-old mother out, who had been cut from, you can see what it's done to the building. Imagine if you're inside that, still sleeping, as most people would have been at 5 o'clock this morning. We've seen a number of the residents who once lived inside this block going inside with fire people trying to gather up whatever they can, the few possessions that might still be intact. Looking inside these windows, you can see a glimpse of, ordinary people's lives who were just sleeping there, waking up to another morning. We know that this is the prize for the Russians. We know that the Russian military sees capturing the capital as key to their military plans, because the president has stayed here, the government is here, and we've seen over the past 48 hours that there's someone else coming out there, just picking up their belongings and coming out. A lot of these people still very much in shock, but still showing the resilience that we've seen throughout this, Kay. There you go, someone else coming out. And these scenes have been unfolding for the past few hours, and I mean, pretty heart-wrenching. They're just grabbing whatever they can. In some cases food, in some cases bits of belongings, sometimes just clothes, being helped by soldiers and civil defence and fire people. I was going on to say that we know that in Melitopol we saw the capturing of the mayor, which President Zelensky sees as excuse me, ma'am, do you speak English? No, a lot of these people are still very much in shock and not wanting to talk. We've seen a number of them coming out crying. But the man that we spoke to, who was happy to talk to us, was extremely defiant and saying that, again, urging the international community, particularly the West, to help them more with weapons, to help them with closing the skies, which they see is key to turning this whole war.